Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion and my show is called Cooking with Mama D. Today I'm going to be making my favorite, or everything's my favorite, so you get tired of me saying that, lasagna. So I've got my ground beef and I'm going to add my seasonings to it. My seasoning salt. Always add but not too much, some seasoning salt, some garlic powder. Love my garlic powder. Everything that I cook, I have to put garlic powder in it. And my Goya adobo, introduced that to you in my last video. And black pepper. And don't forget the soy sauce. So just gonna add a little bit, and then I am going to wash my hands because I'm gonna be diving into that meat mixture. So you're gonna make sure that your hands are clean. You always have to wash your hands a lot when you are cooking. And then I am going to come over to my stove and I am going to start to fry it. I have my pot here with my water with oil and salt, which I'm going to put the pasta in while I'm making the ground beef. So I'm just going to grab my meat container and my fork, and I'm going to add my oil. I love cooking with extra light tasting olive oil. That's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to add my oil in, not too much. That's going on here. One of my layers for my lasagna is cottage cheese with egg. So I'm going to empty out all the cottage cheese in this container, and to that I am going to break 2 eggs and mix that up. Put them over here. So 1 egg, just make sure you do not get any shells in your egg. I've done that before. There we go. So you just grab a spoon and you incorporate everything. So just some time to fry the ground beef. It's getting hot, so I'm just going to test it to see just a little bit. Yes, so as long as you hear that sizzle, it means that the oil is hot. So in goes the seasoned ground beef into my pot, and I'm just gonna scrape out everything. I'm going to make sure that after it is fried, I drain off all the oil, because you would not want to make a greasy and soggy lasagna. So I constantly stir it around, move it around with my fork, because I don't want it to be lumpy while my water is being heated for my pasta. So it's like I'm trying to do everything at once, which is really good. So just gonna move the ground beef around a little bit. And And then I'm just going to let it. So as you can see, the ground beef has been frying. It's greasy as usual. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab my cover and I am going to drain it in my sink. First, I always have my water running and then drain off all the grease in my sink, because who wants greasy lasagna? Nobody does. So run it, there we go, run it, strain it, and that's done. So I move it back to my stove. The water is boiling for the pasta, but first, before I look at the pasta, I'm going to put my ragu sauce in. So one whole container of ragu sauce, and I usually just kind of wash out the container, just cover it up back and shake it out, shake it around, and get as much as the sauce as I can out of it. And the other one I use half. So there we go, so half. This goes back in the fridge, and then I'll just turn up the fire a little bit because I turned it down, and mix it around. And then I'm gonna add a little water to this because it's a little bit thick, but not too much water because you don't want. So I'm just gonna stir this around. You can see that it's not too thick and not too thin. It is just right. So I'm just gonna turn down the stove to about 2. Let it cook a little bit more, and I will cover it. And as you can see, my pot with the salt and the oil for the pasta is boiling, and it's perfect. So I'm going to grab the lasagna and I am going to put it in. I like to space my lasagna out. I'm just gonna put it like that. And all you need to do right now is to boil the lasagna until it's al dente. So the pasta is finally cooked. So I'm going to turn the fire off, and I'm going to take it over to the sink, where I'm going to strain it into a colander. I'm going to turn the cold water on and just kind of rinse it off, let it cool down, because I will have to handle this and put it for the layers. I think everything, yes, it's good. The sauce is cooked, so I'm just going to transfer the pot to the counter where I will assemble the lasagna. So that's my sauce mixture and my noodles. So the first thing that you are going to do is I've got my glass baking dish, and I am going to spread a layer of meat sauce. everything is all assembled. So now it's time to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for at least half an hour. So I'm gonna bring this over to the stove. Open the stove, and I'm going to put it at the bottom here. There we go. And it'll be in the oven for at least half an hour. So the lasagna came out of the oven, and I just let it rest on the top of the stove for about 15 minutes just to settle. So I'm just going to make a cut here and a cut right here, and I'm going to lift it up. So just gonna lift it up. Here we go. So this is the lasagna with the layers, and I'm just going to cut a piece. It looks delicious. And cut it. Now I remember why I love lasagna. So if you really like my video, press the like button, click your notification bell, and guys, subscribe to my channel. You guys have a good evening. It's dinner time. I'm gonna enjoy my lasagna. Bye.